My name is Rasmus, also known as Ralle or Mølle on the football team. Now we're located in Denmark, so there'll be a lot of weird names coming up throughout this series, but don't worry, every Danish word you will not understand will be translated for you.
So I grew up near this thing, a mill, and in Danish that is Mølle. And for some reason that became my nickname. Anyways, back to the story. Let's get our Sunday League football team placed on a map. We are located 30 odd kilometers outside of the Danish capital Copenhagen, and the town we're playing in is named Gunselille.
So once again we run into one of those weird names, Gunselille, and unless you're from Denmark that doesn't make any sense at all. So to make things easier for everyone not from Denmark, we'll be referring to the team's name as the famous GSG, which will be the nickname for the team.
A name inspired by the movie Green Street Hooligans.
And if you haven't watched that, just go and check it out because it's a pretty good watch.
Now if we go back in time, the club actually had a first and a second team running around on these pitches, but due to unfortunate events, both teams had to close down and there was no longer 11-a-side football. However, 2 years ago, a bunch of us who grew up out here decided to try and get 11-a-side football back up and running, so we started out in the lowest possible league with just about enough men to play 11-a-side football, and thus the journey began.
Now 2 years have passed and a lot of stuff happened in the club. We've gone a league up, we've gone from barely having enough players for starting 11 to actually have competition for each and single spot in the team, and it's become much more than just football. It's a place of companionship where everybody meet up, gather and have fun together playing football. And of course we are all very, very competitive. We want to win, we want to do the best, and that is exactly that entire spirit we want to capture in the Sunday League football series. Over the next half year, we'll be following the team's attempt to try and conquer every single Sunday League football pitch there is in order to reach the ultimate goal, which is promotion. So the season doesn't start up until April, which is kind of late, but the reason for that is basically all grass pitches are closed off, there's no nets, goals, they are locked together. You cannot play before then, and the reason for that is to preserve the football pitches because it's too cold, they'll get torn apart and will be unplayable.
I mean, nobody want to play on this type of football pitch.
So until then, we'll be playing pre-season games on artificial turf throughout March, and hopefully that should get us into match form once the season starts up in April. And we actually already played one match.
We played that all the way back in the beginning of January on a very cold and snowy day, and well, let's put it like this, it was very early in the preseason, which could be seen on the level of play. This is our opponent's goalkeeper completely missing the clearance, and then our striker follows up by missing an open net. Let's just act like that didn't happen at all because that was terrible. But apart from that, we also struggle a little bit with the camera work. We have no clue where this ball is coming from, so yeah, this is almost 2 months ago and the level of play has gone up since then, and we'll learn some important lessons in regards to capturing our matches. So hopefully that is something that will be displayed as we start up with our games throughout March. You'll be able to see some better football and some better camera work. But by no means are we professional footballers, anything like that. We're just a bunch of friends who loves to play football, and we all make mistakes every now and again. Even myself, even though I don't like to admit it. And yeah, that was my shot.
So I hope you're looking forward to following the journey of the famous GSG. We'll try and capture everything happening on the pitch as well as stuff happening on the sideline, and try and show some funny moments, some awesome goals, some brilliant moments, some skills, though they might not happen. Anyways, I hope you're looking forward to it, and we'll do our best to show our passion for football and the famous GSG.